ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी क्या मन हर नाम सुभाया है क्या मन हर नाम सुहाया है वारो सब कुछ माँ शरणों पर वारो सब कुछ माँ शरणों पर मेरे मन को ये बाया है जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी मां। जय माँ 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 जय माँ। जय जय माँ 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 जय जय माँ। वर दे वर दे वर दे वर दे वर दे निर्मल मन कर दे प्रेम अतुल कर दे निर्मल मन कर दे प्रेम अतुल कर दे सबकी सबनमती हो ऐसा हमको वर दे वर दे वर दे वर दे वर दे वर दे बीन वारनी वर दे वर दे वर दे वर दे बीन वारनी वर दे। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ। सच में ही तू है ज्ञान में ही तू है सच में ही तू है ज्ञान में ही तू है प्रेम में ही भी तू है हम बच्चों को वर दे 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 दीन वारनी वर दे वर दे वर दे वर दे दीन वारनी वर दे। सरस्वती भी तू है महालक्ष्मी तू है सरस्वती भी तू है महालक्ष्मी तू है महाकाली भी तू है हम भक्तों को वर दे 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 दीन वारनी वर दे वर दे वर दे वर
बोले श्रुमापति महादेव की जय। सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। Facebook and YouTube channel, we say Swagatam, and of course Hanumanji's blessings to each and every one of you. As we are about to commence a beautiful pravachan, Kadavujai, I invite you all to please stand as we join in our opening arti. This evening's pravachan, taken from the golden pages of the Shri Ram Charitramanas, we offer salutations to the divine. Om Sajam Chavarati Samyuktim Vahinayochita Maya Deepa Grihani Devasya Trihelokyati Mirapaham Yani tani japapani janmahirtatani cha tani tani vanashyanti parakshana prade pade Arati Shri Ramayana ji ke kirati kalitala litasya piki Arati Shri Ramayana ji ke kirati kalitala litasya piki Sukasannakari Shesha Arusharada Sukasannakari Shesha Arusharada Bharani Pavana Sutta Kirati Rigi Kirati Kalita Lalita Syapiki Sab grantana korasa tanamana dana santana ke saravasa tanamana dana santana ke saravasa sarayansa sampata sabahiki Singar mukti yuga piti Harani roga baba moriya miki Harani roga baba moriya miki Tata mata sab vidhi tulasi ki Arati Shri Ramayana ji ki Kirati kalita lalita syapi Arati Shri Ramayana ji ke Arati Shri Ramayana ji ke Kirati kalita lalita syapiki This evening, my dear friends, devotees and bhaktas, wise to grasp this opportunity to worship Hanuman Ji this evening. Today is Aj Din Guruvar hai, a day specially dedicated for the worship of Bhagwan Shiva. For Hanumanji himself is the 11th Rudra of Lord Shankara. And so this evening we offer salutations to Lord Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Together, let us all blend our voices together in praises of Bhagwan Shankara. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Nagendraharaya Trilochanaya Vasmangaraya Maheshwaraya Nittaya Shuddhaya Digambaraya Tasmai Nakaraya Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari 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 Om Namah Shivaya. बोले श्रीमापति महादेव की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की। बोले पवन पुत्र हनुमान की। महावीर स्वामी की। You may have respectful seats this evening. Once more again, bhaktas and devotees, let me say Swagatam and a welcome to all joining with us in devotion. Commencing our first evening of devotion dedicated to the feet of Hanuman Swami. Before we join in a beautiful pravachan and katha, let us all sit upright as we join our palms together. As we close the physical eyes, we concentrate upon that beautiful form of Bhagwan Sri Ganapati. For he is the first deity to be worshipped, to remove off all obstacles and hurdles, trials and tribulations. The Divine Lord bestows the blessing of success. For we pray for success in this evening's devotion and in coming nights leading to Hanuman Jayanti. This evening, bhaktas and devotees, let us surrender to the feet of Lord Ganesh. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om. He Ram He Ram He Ram हमें दया करो। श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमो नमः। ओम श्री गुरु चरण कमलेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री गोविंदाय नमो नमः। Together. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviganam Kurume Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvara Gajananam Bhutaganari Sevitam कपीत जम्बू पलसार वक्षितम उमासुतम शोक विनाशकारकम नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पार पंकजम. It is said, my dear devotees, wherever the name of Shri Ram is chanted, the presence of Hanumanji is certain to be there. Salutations to Shri Ram. Varananam arata sanganam rasanam chandasamapi mangalanam chakartaro vande bhani vinayako. Ramaya Ramachandraya Verase Raghunataya Nataya Sitaya Pate Namo Namam. Salutations to the Holy Ramayana. Jehe Sumirata Siddhi Hoi Gananayaka Kari Varavarana Kahano Ano Krahasoi Gori Rasi Shubha Guna Sayana. Salutations to the lotus-like feet of the Divine Guru. Sri Guru Charana Saroj Nijamana Mukhu Rasulan Barhano Raghu Paravimala Yasha सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय, ओडिशा जगन्नाथ की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. शरणम श्री राम जय जय श्री राम. This evening, Hanumanji is the embodiment of strength. And this evening, we join in mantras, offering salutations to Hanumanji. This evening, Hanumanji Lisa says, Bhuta Pisach Nikata Nahi Aave, Mahavir Jab Naam Sunave. The one who chants the name of Hanumanji, all evil, all negativity is removed. Nasa Heroga Hare Sabapira, Japata Nirantana Hanumata Vida. Those who chant the name of Hanumanji, all sickness and diseases are removed. So great, my dear friends, is the main name of Hanuman Swami. But when chanted with love and devotion. This evening, blessed we all are to join in devotion to Hanumanji, to worship that divine Lord, to grasp that opportunity to surrender to his feet. He is the embodiment of strength, physically, mentally, and spiritually. This evening, let us all offer salutation to Hanuman. Let us clasp our hand and let us thank the divine Lord for this opportunity to worship him. Let us thank Hanumanji for his very breath of life, for all of his darshan he had bestowed upon us thus far in life. Om Lal Deh Lali Lase Arudhari Lal Rangur Badra Deh Lana Vadalang Jai 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 Gapisur Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kirtamasvi Kancharam Vaspari Paripurna Lochanam Maruti Nityam Raksha Sankasham. We chant together, creating that wonderful energy. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. With love and with devotion this evening, let us all chant, creating that beautiful energy and vibration to commence our pravachan this evening. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate. Jai Bhagwan. Are you thinking for a chant like that, Hanuman could already hear you? People might go in the wrong jug. Tonight, Om Namo Hanumate. Om Namo Hanuman. And I hear Jesus tonight. Om Namo Hanumate. Remember Baba don't hear too good? Om Namo Hanuman. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Let us clap and let us create that wonderful energy this evening. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. 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 Together, everybody, glorify Hanumanji. Sing to the top of your voices this evening with strength, with love, with bhakti, devotion. We honor salutations to the feet of Hanumanji. जय जय कपीशा, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमंता। जय जय कपीशा, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमंता। वायुदेवा वरणा वीरा, वायुदेवा वरणा वीरा, अंजय तनया, अंजय तनया, अंजय तनया महावीरा। बोलो जय जय कपीशा, जय 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 कपीशा हनुमंता। ओम नमो हनुमते नमः। लंका धनया जमवंतारा, लंका धनया जमवंतारा। लंका निसरसा, लंका निसरसा, लंका निसरसा हनुमंता। जय जय कपीशा, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमंता। बुरे पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, महावीर स्वामी की। राम भक्त राम दूता, राम भक्त राम दूता। ज्ञान पंडित, ज्ञान पंडित, ज्ञान पंडित महावीरा। बोलो जय जय कपीशा, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमंता। जय जय कपीशा, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमंता। हनुमंता बाबा हनुमंता, हनुमंता बाबा हनुमंता, हनुमंता बाबा हनुमंता, हनुमंता बाबा। पूरे पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, महावीर स्वामी की। This evening, my dear friends and devotees, a beautiful pravachan taken from the golden pages of the Ramcharitmanas. Goswami Tulsidas ji says, the rishis, the munis, the holy and sacred ones, the sages, even the devas are in distress. Because Rawan, my dear friends and devotees, has been praying to Bhagavan Shankar, the Lord Shiva. And once Rawan has prayed to Lord Shiva, even though he is a asura, a demon, whenever Rawan went before Bhagavan Shankar, he went with love and devotion. He prayed from his heart. How do we win the attention of Lord Shiva? Approaching that Lord with love and with devotion. We may be wicked in the eyes of many. We may be evil in the eyes of many. We may be good, like Rawan. Rawan was seen wicked, evil, and for some he was seen good. But when he went before God to pray, he went with love and devotion. And once he prayed to Bhagavan Shankar, he had gained many powers. And gaining these powers, his abhiman, his ego, began to grow. Whenever we become powerful, our ego, our abhiman, our pride begins to grow. And sometimes our pride and ego even get the better of us, my dear friends. Rawan began to create problems for the rishis, the munis, the sages, even the devtas were in distress. So the devtas, they went to Brahmaji. Why did they go to Brahma? Because Brahma created the father of Rawan, who brought Rawan into the world. And as they approached Brahmaji, they said, Lord, you is the one responsible for Rawan being upon this earth. Because you created Rawan's father. The father of Rawan was the son of Brahma. Jai Shri Ram. So then Rawan is who? The grandson of Hara Hara Mahadev. And so, going to Brahmaji, Brahma says, do not worry. Rawan end will come one day. The longest rope have what? An end. So the Devatas went to Bhagwan Vishnu. And going to Lord Vishnu, Brahma says, the only one that can help is Bhagwan Sri Vishnu. For he is the one who sits upon the Seshanag. And he is the one who takes the different roop and forms. And he will take a roop, a form that will come on the earth and bring the destruction of Rawan. And as the Devatas journeyed towards Vaikunta, the abode of Hari Bhagwan Sri Vishnu, Goswami Tulsidashi describes to us this evening. Jaya Ram Shri Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Sri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Ram Shri Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Sri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Hari se lata mada sara bhai baha, Hari sat sura samhita man chaha, Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Bhagwan Sri Vishnu, he tells to the Devas, do not worry. I will come in the form, in the beautiful palace of Ayodhya as the son of Raja Dashrath. I will come as Shri Ram. Lakshmi Maya is always seen sitting at the feet of Lord Vishnu. When you look at the beautiful Lakshmi Narayan Murti here, you will see Lakshmi Mata at the feet of Lord Vishnu. He says Lakshmi Mata will come in the form of Sita Devi. And he says this beautiful Seshanag who is always there protecting me will come in the form of my Bhaiya. He will come in the form of Lakshman who will always be at my side. And so he says, I will take that roop and that form in the month of Chaitra, in that Naumi Titi. And I will come into Ayodhya, Kosala, into the beautiful palace of Raja Dashrath. And then I will bring the destruction of Rawan. And so the Devas, pleased with this, Bhagwan Sri Vishnu, he says, very beautifully, O Devas, you too have a role to play. In life, my dear friends and devotees, we like to see things happening. We like to see changes. We like things to go a certain way. But sometimes we like everybody else to do everything and for us to see the changes. But if we want to see changes in life, we do have to make sacrifices. We do have to be a part of the change. Because the change starts where? With you and I, my dear friends. And so, he says, O Devas, you all will take roop and form upon Mrityu Loka, this earthly planet, in the northern and southern part of India, in the form of Vanars, in the form of bears and monkeys. And you would have to assist in the war and the battle to defeat Lanka ke Raja, Rawan. And so, the Devas hearing this with clasped hands. Bhagwan Shankar is listening to everything. And Bhagwan Shankar says, O Devas, do not worry. Yes, Ravan has gained powers from me. but gaining the very powers from me, gaining the darshan from me, his instruction will also come from me. I will come in that 11th Rudra, in that 11th form, as a servant of Shri Ram. And so, Katha tells to us this evening. Banaso me tara giri ganamara sarava kara sakala siranama Jai Ram Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Bolo Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Prabhu Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Baba Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Syapati Ramachandra ki. The devas hearing this, they are eagerly awaiting for this time to come. And whilst they are waiting, my dear friends, the rishis and munis, they are in great distress. And in Ayodhya, there lives a king by the name of Raja Dashrath. Raja Dashrath, my dear friends and devotees, he is going down in age. He is looking at what is taking place. He has a daughter by the name of Shanta Devi. But he's saying to himself, who will carry on my kingdom? He wants a son. He wants a son to carry on his kingdom. What does Raja Dashrath do? When we have problems in our lives, when we have difficult decisions to be made in our lives, when we have important decisions to make in our lives, who do we go to? As a Hindu, I will give you a hint. Today's Aaj Din Guruvar hai. Anybody know? So who? Your Guru, my dear friends. Guru is the one to remove the darkness from your life. When you become initiated, my dear devotees and bhaktas, I always tell devotees, when choosing your Guru, do not choose a Guru by how big his name is. Do not choose a Guru by how popular he is. You could, Nothing is wrong in that. But many times you choose Gurus like this, and later down the road you come by the small Baba like me now, and they call and they say, Baba, I have a problem. And I call him a Guru, and Jai Bhagwan, he reading the message and I reply. Here answering the phone, Baba, here I had time with me and I have problem. Now you have to look for a Satguru. We see this happening many times. Because we love to christen with, it's not condemning anybody, but it's reality. When choosing a Guru, choose a Guru who can help you. Choose a Guru who will be there for you. Choose a Guru who will lead you out of the darkness of this world, and do not choose a Guru who is in more darkness than you. Many times we choose Gurus where the blind lead in the, or you well know that one. I'm not here to condemn any Guru, but this is what as a Pundit, for 19 years I have been seeing. When choosing a Guru, I always tell devotees, even when I go to perform Guru Diksha Samskar, I will ask the Chela now, before performing the Samskar, do you want me as your Guru by your will or your parents' will? Because many times we christen by our parents' choices and we afraid the Baba. There are certain questions that should be asked before. We must be comfortable with our Guru. Many times we have Baba afraid to talk to my Guru. He little grumpy. Baba, my Guru, I have no time. He's a busy Baba. Then Jai Shri Ram. When choosing a Guru, no matter how busy the Guru will be, he will respond to you. He will lead you and he will guide you. Because your Guru is the one to lead you through this journey of life. My dear friends, Raja Dashrath went to whom? To the Guru Vashishta. The Guru is seen, my dear devotees and bhaktas, as the one who arranged all of your rituals. The Guru is the one who advised you on what puja you should perform. But in today's world, what we just do? We go by the Guru, we stop going by Baba now. Pick up the phone and WhatsApp Baba. Baba, I want puja next week Monday, and I want to do Hanuman puja. Jai Bhagwan. And if Baba say, "Bait, well, I have time," Baba give me a squeeze. Bait, you should do Hanuman puja Tuesday. Baba only had time Monday. I want it on Monday. And this is what we just do. My dear friends, according to our scriptures, you should go and visit your Guru. Allow your Guru to look at the patra. And according to the patra for that year, he will advise you on what puja you should be performing. This is how it's supposed to be. But now it's the opposite way. You should build a relationship with your Guru. Raja Dashrath Goswami Tulsidas, she says, as Raja Dashrath reached the home of the Guru, he's the king. He didn't sit on the throne and tell the ministers, go and bring the Guru, come, you know. He went to the home of the Guru. That should teach us a lesson. He bowed to the feet of his Guru. And bowing to the feet of his Guru, the Guru asked, "O Raja, what has brought you here?" And then Raja Dashrath says, "Lord, Gurudev, I wish to have a son. Could you see if it is possible according to my patra?" And the Guru, of course, consulted with the Panchan. And according to the Panchan, sometimes there are certain rituals that needs to be performed. According to the planet you're born under, sometimes there are certain rituals need to be performed for certain things to happen in life. And so the Guru says, "O Raja, I want you to perform this beautiful yajna. And performing this yajna, Agni Devata will appear from the fire and he will bring forth payasam. And bringing forth that payasam, O Raja, you will divide it and give it to your queens. And they will bring forth children into this world. Raja, according to your Panchan, you will not have one son, but you will have 4 sons." Raja Dashrath, imagine how he felt. Immediately he started to make preparations for this yajna. Guru Vashishta officiated at the yajna, and also whom? Shringi Rishi, according to Ramcharitmanas. You hear plenty people say son-in-law can't do nothing for in-laws, eh? But the Ramayana contrary to that. Shringi Rishi is the son-in-law of Raja Dashrath. Shringi Rishi is married to Shanta Devi. So then when we make a statement like that, we must have the proof for it. And we mustn't say, they say, them say, and who say. Because I remember when my father-in-law passed away, it was a big debate. Who could perform the rituals? Because they say, them say, who say, and who say. But obviously I did. Because I went according to the book, my dear friends. We must follow our scriptures and not they say and them say. Shringi Rishi, my dear friends and devotees, Shringi Rishi officiated together with Guru Vashishta in performing these rituals for Raja Dashrath. And while they perform these rituals, Goswami Tulsidas tells to us what takes place. Hari ho Rama milana kab hoye, ange savala girahe. Hari ho Rama milana kab hoye, ange savala girahe. Hari ho Rama milana kab hoye, ange savala girahe. Dashrath putra janma sone. Dashrath putra janma sone. Mana hum brahmana ho, mana hum brahmana. Ang sawala rahe, Hari ho Ram milan kab hoy. Ang sawala rahe, Hari ho Ram milan kab hoy. Ang sawala rahe. It is said, why is the mantras are chanted, and why is the chanting of the beautiful bhajan, mantras and slokas, the vibration is built in a yajna shala. What builds the vibration in the yajna shala, in the mandir today? When Baba performs the puja, he invites the devtas and the devis upon the altar. You know, many times we make a bad statement and we say officiating and assisting. But really and truly, the officiating Pundit is the Baba who doing the puja. He's the one who invites the devtas and the devis to the yajna, which is most importantly. And by performing this now, the yajna shala, the energy begins to build when we all join in chanting, glorifying by the mantras and slokas. And so as the energy builds there, and the homa, the hawan is performed, again devta appears from that beautiful flame, bringing forth the payasam, and he says, "Oh Raja, I want you to take this payasam, divide it into 4 shares, give it to your wives, and the 3 shares, give it to your wives. And once you give this payasam to them, they will bring forth children into the world." And so, dividing this payasam, and as he's about to feed this payasam to his dulahin, a bird passes, my dear friends, and takes a little bit of the payasam, and flying away with it, he drops it in the air. Dropping it in the air, Pawan Devta now, who is Pawan Devta? The Lord of the Wind. Pawan Devta takes this, and with the wind, the payasam is being transported, and it falls in the hands of Anjani Maya. Anjani Maya, seeing payasam, she partakes of it. And partaking of it, what takes place? Katha tells to us this evening. Parama prema manna pulaka. Parama prema manna pulaka. Chahat utan karta ho, chahat utan karta ang sawa lag rahe. Hari ho Ram milan kab hoy. Ang sawa lag rahe. Hari ho Ram milan kab hoy. Ang sawa. Pure pawan putra maan ki, Syavar Ramachandra ki. Pawan Devta taking the payasam falls in the hand of Anjani Maya. Anjani Maya is a celestial being who was instructed by Lord Shiva to come upon the earth and who could assume any form that she wishes. Coming upon the earth, being born into the Vanar, she was wedded to Kesari. And wedded to Kesari, she performs her daily obligations and oblations to the devtas and the devis. And Anjani, roaming through the Kishkinda forest, the payasam fell in her hand. Imagine you hungry and some payasam fall in your hand. What you do? She tastes it, she eats it. And as time passed by, Anjani Maya now, she's pregnant, she's about to bring forth a child into the world. Kekehi Maya, Kausalya, Sumintra Devi, they too are about to bring forth children into the world. And they said, in Naumi Titi, in the month of Chaitra, Sri Ram was born. We all would have learned that last week Sunday. 7 days after, my dear friends, Hanuman Swami was born. Anjani Maya, she gave birth to Anjaneya, the son of Anjani Ma. 7 days it took for the payasam to reach into the hands of Anjani Ma. I'm partaking of it. 7 days after the birth of Shri Ram, Ram Bhakta Pujari, Anjaneya is born. Anjaneya, my dear friends, being born, understanding how powerful and what actually took place. He is called Kesari Nandan, the son of Kesari, but he's also called Pavana Putra, because Pavan Devata brought forth the Payasam. He's called the son of the wind. He's called Anjaneya, the son of Anjaneya. This little child, being born from this mystic Payasam, he had great powers. He was very powerful, very energetic, because Anjani Maya was blessed by Bhagwan Shankar that she will bring forth a child into the world that will play a great role in the promotion of Sanatana Dharma. She will bring forth a child into the world that will be swift as the wind and very powerful. Anjaneya, my dear friends, as he's growing in age, what he does, Anjaneya, he goes through the Kishkinda forest. And while he's going through the Kishkinda forest, wherever he sees the rishis and the munis praying, and they are praying to whom? They are praying to Shri Ram. He will sit very quietly and be amazed by the name Ram. Rama. How many of us, my dear devotees and bhaktas, are amazed by simply hearing the name of Shri Ram? How many of us, when we hear the glories of our Lord, our hearts overflow with joy? He's a child. He's in a balak form. He is called Maruti. But when he hears Rama, his heart overflows with joy. The rishis and munis will sit, and while they sit there, they will sing praises to Ram. And while they sing praises to Shri Ram, Anjaneya, Maruti sits there. And he takes that beautiful instrument and he plays in his hand. And learning Rama, Rama, he will dance in joy. He will jump from tree to tree. And he sings praises to Shri Ram. Why does he sing praises to Shri Ram? Let us all glorify Shri Ram. Jai Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Ram Ram Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram 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 Patita Pavana. It is said, wherever the name of Shri Ram is chanted, the presence of Hanumanji is to be there. This evening, we want to feel that power of Hanuman. And in order to welcome Hanuman, not only in our mandir, in our Yagyashala, but in our hearts this evening, from our hearts to the top of our voice. You know, this is Easter weekend. And normally on Easter weekend, we'll go to the different types of functions. And we sing to the top of our Jai Shri Ram. Good thing I didn't say it, or you say it. So tonight, Ram Ram Patita Pavana Ram Ram Raja Ram Patita Pavana. Everybody, Jai Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana. are within this auspicious period. We have just came out of the Navratri Vrat Ram Navami and we are entering into celebrating Hanuman Jayanti. This beautiful bhajan teaches us that there is one God, and this month teaches us how great it is that we may pray in different forms and different religions, but there is one Paramatma. All rivers lead to what? To the sea, my dear friends. We are within the auspicious month of Ramadan. We are going to terminate the beautiful period of the Lent. We are within the period of celebrating Easter. And we are celebrating Hanuman Jayanti. Three major faiths, my dear friends. Celebrating devotion. Joining and praying in different ways and different forms. But to whom? To God, my dear friends. The beautiful bhajan tells to us. Let us all join. ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति रे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति रे भगवान जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम राम राम पतित पावन राम राम पतित पावन जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम पतित पावन चंद्र की पवन पुत्र मान की. My dear friends and devotees, Hanumanji, taking that beautiful roop and form of Maruti Anjanaya, he listened to the praises of Ram. He doesn't even know how Ram looks, but by hearing the name Ram, by hearing how the rishis and munis would chant with love and devotion, his heart went out to Ram. His heart was given to Shri Ram from that very tender age. And so, Hanumanji, realizing how powerful he is, he jumped from tree to tree. He jumped from branch to branch. Doing what? Singing praises of Shri Ram. How many of us, my dear friends and devotees, whilst on this journey of life, we chant the name of God? We are great devotees of Hanumanji. But whilst we are devotees of Hanumanji, we must follow the teachings and the examples from Hanuman. Whilst Hanumanji will journey through his everyday life and living, he will chant Ram Ram Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram. He will chant the name of Ram. How many of us, when we go through our daily duties, we think about God and chant the name of God? When you manje in the bhartan, what you should be doing? Jai Bhagwan. You well quarrel and slam down the plate and cup everything. You know, when my mother-in-law come in, I just buy 2 dozen of plate and new glass. Jai Bhagwan. I don't know why, but the glass and the plate is always break up. When you manje in the bhartan, Ram Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram Jai Shri Ram. When you're cooking the food, what you should be doing? Well, I'm making bhaji and I don't know who can eat it, but who eat it, and who ate it, Jai Bhagwan. And that's what we just say? No. When you're cooking the food, Ram Ram Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Bhagwan. May you bless this food that when I eat it, it nourishes this body. Shri Krishna Arpan. When you sweep in the house, the old people say what? Don't sweep after 6. Sweep before 6 so that Lakshmi will come in your house. But when you sweep in the house, what does do? Jai Bhagwan. Bhakti. Isn't that so? When you sweep in the house, the husband get buff up, the children get buff up, the dog get buff up too. But you sweep in the house before 6 for Lakshmi to come. You think when you quarrel and sweep the house, Lakshmi go already come? Jai Shri Ram. When you sweep in the house, everything that we do, we should chant the name of God. So that when that time comes to depart from this world, we would attain God. Nauda Bhakti Ram Charitramanas, Bhagwan Shri Ram says to Shevri Maya, Nam Smaranam is one of the form of devotion, remembering the name of Bhagwan. Kirtanam, chanting the name of the Lord. Hanumanji teaches us this evening, chant the name of the Divine Lord. Whatever you do, think about God. Make God part and parcel of your life. Bole Pavan Putra Hanuman ki. Hanuman Swami going from branch to branch, tree to tree. Hanumanji now realized that he has strength. How strong he is. And when you are a little child, and if you have so much of strength, Hanumanji is a little bit chanchal. Hanumanji was a little bit hardened. Hanumanji would take the rishis and munis while praying here in Kishkinda and put them on top of the tree. Imagine you sit down on the ground and you chanting Ram, 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 and when you open your eye, Jai Bhagwan, you're on top of a tree. Hanumanji would do these things and he would laugh. It was fun to him. And why does he do these things, my dear friends and devotees? Hanumanji enjoyed his childhood days in the form of Maruti and Janaya. Very shortly he would attain the name Hanuman. How did he get the name Hanuman? Whilst a child, my dear friends and devotees, performing all of these leelas and performing so much mischief to the rishis and the munis. Tomorrow evening Katha will tell to us how Maruti got his name Hanumanji and some of the Bala leelas of Hanumanji. Bode Sri Pavan Putra Hanuman ki. Whilst Hawan is in progress, our dear Bhaiya Prince Bhajmanji joining with us this evening will lead us in a beautiful bhajan. After we join in our arti and pratna.
हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे वीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे प्रभु मन बसिया रे वीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे कलयुग एक पल पीछा न छोरे राम पीछा न छोरे पग पग पाप न करिया हो बजरंग बलियो बोलो कब लगे हमारी कबरिया हो बजरंग बलियो बोलो कब लगे हमारी कबरिया हो ओ बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्त सिया राम, श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिखरे काम। बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्त सिया राम, श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिखरे काम। बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्त सिया राम। जय बजरंगबली की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की। उसकी शोभा है विष्णु में, उसकी शोभा है मोहन सिंह। उसकी शोभा है विष्णु में, उसकी शोभा है मोहन सिंह। तुलसी में जब शीश झुकाया, कनसी बनी दादा की बनसी। राम ही मैया राम की दानी, कंकन में श्री राम। बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्त सिया राम, श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिखरे काम। बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्त सिया राम। जय बजरंगबली की। लिपट लिपट के राम चरण में, आंखों में गंगा जल भर ले। ओ लिपट लिपट के राम चरण में, आंखों में गंगा जल भर ले। श्री राम तो क्षमाशील है, पापों को स्वीकार कर ले। श्री राम के चरण में की काम। बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्त सिया राम, श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिखरे काम। बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्त सिया राम, श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिखरे काम। बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्त सिया राम। जय बजरंगबली की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की। सिया राम ओ राम राम ओ प्रभु राम अयोध्या में आए। चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो। प्रभु राम ओ सिया राम ओ सीता राम अयोध्या में आए। चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो। राम से मिलो सिया राम से मिलो, राम से मिलो सिया राम से मिलो। प्रभु राम अयोध्या में आए। चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो। रामा ओ लक्ष्मण जन का दुलारी, रामा ओ लक्ष्मण, रामा ओ लक्ष्मण, रामा ओ लक्ष्मण जन का दुलारी। हनुमत हनुमत संगन आए। चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो। प्रभु राम ओ सीता राम अयोध्या में आए। चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो। सिया राम ओ राम राम सिया राम ओ राम राम। चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो, 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 चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो।
पूरे पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की। Krauchai, let us all stand as a join in our final Purna Mahuti offering, followed by our Arti this evening. Let us all pray. Om Purnamidha Purnamidam पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णगम शांतिः स्वाहा We offer Achman सर्वपापहरं देव्यं गंगेयं निर्मलं जलम् आचमन्यं मया रतं गृहाणं परमेश्वर We find the fire वनस्पतिरसुराभूतो यो गण्युगण्युतमः अग्रहान् सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृहीतं Let us all take a sing. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. So this time we go to the Hanumanji Murti as we take that coconut now and we pray. As we pray to Hanumanji, O Lord, may you destroy all negative energy around us. May you destroy all lust, greed, anger and hatred, O Hanuman Swami. May you give us that strength physically, mentally and spiritually. As we hold that coconut and we pray to Hanuman Swami, we ask of him, Lord, may you touch those lying on the hospital beds with your divine spark of divinity. May you touch those who are in distress, O Hanumanji, with a wonderful spark of divinity. Great are you, O Hanumanji. Salutations to your lotus-like feet. Let us all pray. Om Lal Deh Lali Lase Abhidhari Lal Langur Badra Deh Lana Badalang Jai 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 Kapisu Yatra Yatra Raghunath Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kirtamasri Kanjaram Vaspari Paripurna Lochanam Maruti Nityam Raksha Sankasham Anjani Sutaya Vidmahi Vayu Putraya Dhimahi Tando Hanuman Prachodaya. Together. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate. Bole Pavan Putra Hanuman ki. Pavan Putra Hanuman ki. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो बोले पवन पुत्र हनुमान की. At this time, my dear friends and devotees, those who wish to come forward and offer your arti, very orderly you can do so. The pujaris are there, they will give you the coconut. Whilst our shrotas will perform our final arti to the murtis and images of the mandir. Arati ki jai Hanuman lala ki, Dusharalana Raghunath kala ki. आरती की जय हनुमान लला की दुशरलन रघुनाथ कला की. जागे बर से गिरिवर कापे रोक दोष जागे निकट न पापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुना बेगीरा रघुनाथ बताए लंका जाय सिया सुर लाए जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई. पवन पुत्र हनुमान की. लंका से कोत समुद्र सिखाए जात पवन सुत बार न लाए वायु पूजा सुर संहारे दैन्य पूजा असुर संहारे लंका जाए असुर संहारे राजा राम की काज सवाए. आरती की जय हनुमान लला के दुशरलन रघुनाथ कला के. पुत्र महाबलदाये देव सन्नाथे सदा सहाये लक्ष्मण मोर चित्त परकाये लाये जीवन प्राण उबारे पति पातल तोरयम के अहि रावण के भुजा उतारे आरती की जय आरती की जय आरती की जय हनुमान लला के दुष्कर रघुनाथ कला के पूरे श्री पवन पुत्र हनुमान की महावीर स्वामी की ओम नमो हनुमते नमः। सुर नर मुनि जन उतारे जय 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 कपिराज उचारे कंचन त्वाल कपूर सुहाए आरती करत अंजनी माय जो हनुमान जी की आरती गावे वैसी वैकुंठ परम पर पावे आरती की जय आरती की जय आरती की जय हनुमान लला के दुष्ट रघुनाथ कला के ओम नमो हनुमते नमः। This evening, my dear friends and devotees, let us all clap, let us glorify, let us rejoice in praises of Hanuman Swami. Jai 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 Mahavira, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai 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 Mahavira, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Bolo Jai 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 Mahavira, Jai Jai Hanuman. अंजलि सुताय विद्महे वायुपुत्राय धीमहि तन्नो हनुमंता प्रचोदयात्. This evening, as we stand before Hanumanji, surrendering to his lotus-like feet, my dear devotees and bhaktas, feeling that energy, that wonderful energy of Hanumanji, with love and devotion this evening in your minds, offer a silent prayer. This evening, let us pray for our family members, our relatives, our friends, those lying on the hospital beds, those affected by whatever negative situations in their life. Let us ask Hanumanji to touch them with a divine spark of divinity. Let us pray selflessly and not selfishly. Let us glorify Hanumanji. Bole Pawan Putra Hanuman ki! Pawan Putra Hanuman ki! Jai 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 Mahavira, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai 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 Mahavira, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai 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 Mahavira, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Jai. जय जय हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की राय. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाय गुरुदेव की नाय. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव. महावीर स्वामी की. Together everybody. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai. Shri Ram, Jai Ram. Jai Ram, Shri Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Jai Jai Jai. Jai Jai Jai. Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई. बुढ़े पवन पुत्र हनुमान की. महावीर स्वामी की. Let us touch our palms together and pray. Om mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam jararanam yat pujitam maya deva paripurnam Tvameva mata Tvameva bandhu Tvameva dravinam Tvameva sarvam Tvameva sarvam. With love and devotion to the feet of Hanumanji. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanuman. Om Namo Hanumate. Om Namo Hanumate. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Om Namo Hanumate. Om Namo Hanumate. Om Namo Hanuman. Jai Jai Kapisha, Jai Jai Kapisha, Jai Kapisha Hanumanta. Jai Jai Kapisha, Jai Jai Kapisha, Jai Kapisha Hanumanta. Everybody, let us clap and let us glorify the Divine Lord as we terminate this evening's devotion to the feet of Hanumanji. Rama Bhakta Rama Duta Rama Bhakta Rama Duta Jnana Pandita Jnana Pandita Jnana Pandita Mahavira. Bolo Jai Jai Kapisha Jai Kapisha Hanumanta. Jai Jai Kapisha Jai Jai Kapisha Jai Kapisha Vayudeva Varnavira. Vayudeva Varnavira. Anjaya Tanaya Anjaya Tanaya Anjaya Tanaya Mahavira. Bolo Kapisha Jai Jai Kapisha Jai Kapisha Hanumanta. Hanumanta Baba Hanumanta. Hanumanta Baba Hanumanta. Hanumanta Baba Hanumanta. Hanumanta Baba Hanumanta. Bure Pawan Putramane ki. With hands clasped together, turn to the person next to you as you say Sitaram. Shakabaraka Hore Sitaram. Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram. Shakabaraka Hore Sitaram. Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram. With hands clasped together, bowing to each other, saying Sitaram, we bow to the divinity within each and every one of us. For Bhagavan is here, there and everywhere. Together. Shakabaraka Hore Sitaram. Sitaram Sitaram 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 Sitaram. Bole Sri Gajanan Swami ki, Umapati Mahadev ki, Bole Pavan Putra Hanuman ki, Panchmukhi Hanuman Swami ki, Bole Satya Sanatan Dharma ki. Jai Jai Sitaram. You may have respectful seats this evening. My dear devotees and bhaktas, this evening let me take the opportunity once more to say a special thank you to Bhai Kishanji and Media Concepts 29 for taking our devotion to the home of many devotees throughout the world. May Hanuman Swami blessings be with you. To of course Pandit Madan and of course Pandit Total joining with us in Puja this evening. Bhagwan blessings to you. To Bhai Prince, to Uncle Ram, to Dinesh, Nirmal, Sumanji, special blessings to you guys. And of course to all you wonderful devotees and bhaktas joining with us this evening. Jai Sitaram and Hanumanji blessings to each and every one of you. Join with us tomorrow evening once more again for a beautiful pravachan taken from our golden pages of the Shriram Charitramanas. Those who wish to bring your offerings of mala, parsad, fruits, coconut, whatever you wish to bring to offer to Hanumanji, grasp that opportunity to bring those wonderful offerings. This evening, very beautifully, we take the opportunity to say Shubh Janamdin, happy birthday to Jai Shri, one of the youths of our Mandir who is celebrating her birthday today. And of course, as requested by members of the Mandir, by Prince will just lead us in a verse, a chorus of singing happy birthday to her. She's not here at the Mandir this evening, but of course they are locked on and joining with us via live stream. May Hanuman Swami richly bless you, Jai Shri, with many years of happiness, good health and strength. From all of us here at the Mandir, we wish you Shubh Janamdin, happy birthday.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तुझे हजारों साल है मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Jai Shri, happy birthday to you. It's a happy, happy, happy day. It's a holy, holy, holy day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Hanuman's blessings, Hanuman's blessings, Hanuman's blessings to you. Hanuman's blessings, Hanuman blessings, Hanuman blessings to you. It's a happy, happy, happy day. It's a holy, holy, holy day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. एक सार हो के दामन, दामनों में किसका? एक सार हो के दामन, दामनों में किसका? क्या मिसाल जो कह तेरी, जो कहते आता? नहीं नहीं ऐसा हंसी कोई नहीं है, जिस पे नजर रुक जाए, बेमिसाल जो कहलाए, तुझे हजारों साल है मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, ho ho. Happy birthday dear Jai Shri, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Jai Shri, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to